Would you look at the time? It is time for another video. Good day to you, my fellow adventurers throughout time and space. It is I, the Cowardly Time Lord, welcoming you to another LEGO Showcase video. In this video, I will be going over my custom figures and where I got the pieces from. Yes. So I've just been making lots of customs recently, to be fair, and well, you saw in the last video, and there's one that I've made since my last video there where I talked about my custom figures. I already forget this character's name. I admit that I've never played the Knights of the Old Republic games, so I know that's a character from it. Uses Zori Bliss's torso and legs. I don't know where I got the face from, and I forget where the hair is from. And then, of course, tried to make a double-sided yellow lightsaber by using the old green-colored lightsaber. Then next up we have Darth Tenebris. The breather was from the Darth Vader's castle. The head, of course, is just a Bith head. I'm not going to go over the lightsabers. That's pretty easy. The torso is from the Dungeons and Dragons Mind Flayer. The legs are just Darth Vader. Then Darth Plagueis the Wise. I don't remember quite where I got the breather from. The top head thing is from Egghead from the Lego Batman movie, Palpatine's torso, and then the Mind Flayer robe legs at the bottom. Next we have young Count Dooku, which uses Bod the Bowman's head. I don't remember the hairs from, and then the rest is just Dooku. Plain and simple, the rest is just Dooku. Clone Wars Dooku, to be precise. Then next up we have Sifo Dyas, which uses the legs and face and hair of Tasu Leech, and then the torso is just off an Anakin figure. Then we have Jocasta Nu. The hair is from Ninjago. I don't know the name of the character. I stopped watching Ninjago forever ago. The head is from the Trolley Witch from Harry Potter. The torso is, of course, Obi-Wan. And the legs are off a Mandalorian warrior from the Mandalorian Battle Pack from the TV show The Mandalorian. Then we have Yaddle, which is just the legal connection. Very illegal connection. But it works surprisingly well. So it's just Rey's hair on the back of a Yoda figure, and then a different colored lightsaber. Yeah, not one of my most impressive customs, but it is a custom. And then we have the Ariel Poof, the torso and legs are just from Kit Fisto figure. Obviously, switched out the hands. I'm not going to go over every little switch out the hand detail, because you can clearly see that. And then it's Voldemort's head with Dengar's little hat bandana thing on top of the Voldemort head to give it a more rounded look up top. And that's basically, and it's just regular pieces that make up the rest of the custom. Then we have C.O. Bibble, who uses a head that's way too expensive for it, really. It's one of the dwarfs from the Hobbit movies head. And then just a beard there. And then the torso is from Anaconda Far. And then purple legs. And this is just from an Iron Man set. One of the extra heads that they put underneath the armor. That's basically it. Then we have Oppo Rancisis, who uses a different Obi-Wan torso. course, the green hands. The head, I don't know how well you can see that head, is from Kibatha, the original one from the Desert Skiff, not the new one from the UCS Jabba's sail barge. And then the leg part is from the Medusa figure, which I actually also have another custom that uses the Medusa figure legs, and it's just not Star Wars. I don't know. I guess I'll show it real quick. This is a custom from an old video game. As you can see, also has the Medusa legs. If you want me to go over this character in a future video, I don't know, I maybe will. I do plan on doing it. I just don't know what it will fit in. You say it should have fit in this video, I might do an extra short going over that character if you so desire. Tell me down below in the comments. I think I finished Operencesis. Then we have, of course, Shmi Skywalker, which uses a Princess Leia head. I don't remember where the hair is from. The torso is the Rey torso flipped backwards. And then just Rey legs. Then we go here, which is Depa Billaba, who uses just Mace Windu torso, legs. The head is from Freemaker Adventures, and the hair is a Princess Leia hair piece. Yeah, that's what I remember. Okay. Then, on to the second row, which starts with Joruus C'baoth, not to be confused with Joruus C'baoth. Joruus C'baoth, which uses an Obi-Wan torso and legs, and the headpiece is actually Dodonna's, and just standard hair and beard. Then we have my custom modernized version of Jedi Bob that was made well before the Jedi Bob figure that came out with the Jedi Bob Starfighter. And I still do not have the original Jedi Bob. Anyways, it uses the torso off of a Freemaker Adventures character. Of course, Obi-Wan's head. Old Ben Obi-Wan head. Come on, focus on this one. Not that one, which also has an Obi-Wan head. And then just regular brown legs. That's pretty much it. Then we have Shaggy, which uses an Obi-Wan Padawan torso and legs, and then just Shaggy's head and hair. Then we have Clone Commander, or Captain Fordo, whichever. And it uses parts from the Clone Arc Trooper and also the Clone Captain from the old gunships. Well, the 2013 gunship. It's basically just the Clone Captain from the 2013 gunship with some added extra detailing on it. Then we have Imagundi, which uses a different Mace Windu torso and legs. And then, of course, the Nikito Guard from the Clone Wars head. And just switch out the arms. And yeah, it's pretty simple. This one is using parts from 3 different clone troopers. Of course, the ARC Trooper legs. The arms are from the torso is from an ARF Trooper. The helmet's from the Clone Captain. It cost me quite a bit to get the parts for making this custom, to be fair. Yeah. And it is Clone Commander Feely? Keely? Yeah, clone, whatever one was with Imagundi on Ryloth. I forget now. Ugh. Sorry, I'm struggling here. Then we have, Bolo Rapal, the Jedi that was tortured by Cad Bane in one of the earlier episodes of the Clone Wars. And it's just Anaconda Far, add Mace Windu, smushed together. Yeah, probably not one of my better customs. Then we have Syndralig, who uses Plo Koon's torso, um, legs off of Padawan Anakin, it's pretty standard head, and Old Man Luke Skywalker's hair. Then, for my newest custom, Rush Clovis. I got the idea after watching a YouTube video. That's why there's a Rush Clovis suddenly. Which just uses, oh, I can't remember his name. Whatever, the guy from The Mandalorian, well, I can't remember his name. Whatever, you get it. The guy from The Mandalorian's torso and legs. The head is a Han Solo, and the hair is a pretty standard hairpiece. Then we have one of my things that wouldn't usually be included in one of these videos, because it is a figure with an actual... It is a character with an actual figure, rather. But this version is unique because I used a head that never had a astromech body for this version of, or for something. I don't remember the exact designation. I don't really remember this exact designation astromech either. And I used the era accurate astromech torso, even though it doesn't quite match up with the head. But it is Obi-Wan's droid. Custom version. Kind of. I don't know. I just wanted something to help fill out this row a bit more. And then we have Obi-Wan's other astromech, the gold-head one from the end of Revenge of the Sith, that uses the torso from one of the Rogue One astromech droids, and the head is, of course, from the Obi-Wan's Jedi Interceptor with hyperdrive booster ring. So, yeah, just giving that astromech droid a proper place in my collection. I went over that in my last video anyways. Then we have Dryden Voss, which uses General Hux torso and legs. The head is off of one of the many burnt Anakins. The hair is actually from my pre-Vizsla. So, yeah, that's where the hair is from exactly. He's wielding a Ninjago Golden Ninja Star and a pistol. I don't know. I didn't know what else to give him. I didn't know what would accurately represent him well in Lego form. Then we have Ram Kota, which uses Endor Han Solo's legs, Mandalorian torso flipped, still with the Mando's arms, old Obi-Wan head, and Aunt May hair. Then we have my custom version of Galen Merrick, light side, so to speak, which uses the legs from a Spider-Man figure from one of the Spider-Man movies. Sorry, I'm really scraping where I know where I got these pieces from. The torso is, of course, just Rey's. I didn't know what better torso to use. The head is Ezra Bridger. The hair is pretty standard. And the shoulder pad, I've got no idea where it came from. I just ordered the piece on Bricklink. Then we have Eli Vanto from the Thrawn books, who uses a standard Imperial torso, dual molded legs, clone head, and Anakin hair. I feel like most of my customs are so very basic that this is going to be a very boring video, but hey, they're Purist customs, and I'm listing off where I get all the pieces from. Governor Arinda Price, who uses the same dual mold legs. The old Tarkin torso. You can use a modern one, and in fact, I would suggest you do, but I just went with that because, yeah. The head is off of Mantis from Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm pretty sure. And then the hair, again, pretty common. Then, up next, we have probably one of the worst customs in my collection, which is Ryder Azadi, but I didn't know how else to make him. So, dual molded legs, torso off of General Riken, I think is who that torso belongs to. Green cape from Loki. The head is the more modern Ki-Adi-Mundi head. And the hair is off of Carl from the Up House. I think that's the character's name, right? The old man? Or is that the young kid? I forget that. It's been too long since I've watched Up. But yes, the hair is from the Up House. Let's just go with that. Yeah, definitely one of my worst customs. I was trying to combine the several different looks the character of Ryder Azadi has had. You know, both animated and live action, that kind of stuff. Then, up next, we have my custom of... I'm not forgetting. Kyle Katarn. Also, you might notice that my Cal Kestis custom is completely gone now. Well, because there's an actual figure of Cal Kestis. There's no reason for a custom Cal Kestis when the actual Cal Kestis figure exists. Hooray! So, but anyways, Kyle Katarn uses Obi-Wan legs, the torso of... Yeah, I don't remember the torso. The torso is from the Jedi that gets shot by Jango Fett, like, right away. That was on the Jedi Council. Coleman Trebor? That seems right. So Coleman Trebor's torso, let's just go with that. The head is Qui-Gon Jinn, and again, pretty standard hair. Rebel Friend, dual molded legs. Those can be quite expensive. So I actually just bought the whole little collectible minifigure series Raccoon when I saw it for $5 at a secondhand store. The torso is from the recent 9 Nub figure, and then just standard Rebel head and helmet to make Rebel Friend. Vanden Willard. I got the idea from watching, someone else do a custom Star Wars minifigure list, which just uses Jan Dodonna up until the head, which is just Gandalf the Grey, and then just a hairpiece that has appeared in probably a few sets. I don't remember exactly where I stole that hairpiece from, but yeah. Then we have R2-X2, which, if you didn't know, the head came in an old X-Wing microfighter. The torso came in an advent calendar and was used as a Christmas tree astromech droid torso. But you put them together, and what have you got? An accurate figure. Then we have Dash Rendar from the old Shadows of the Empire video game, which uses a different pair of Han Solo legs, the torso off of Cara Dune, and I don't know where the orange shoulder pad piece is from. The hair is from Gilderoy Lockhart from Harry Potter, and the head is the original head used for Star-Lord, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. Also, I didn't bother switching out the arms because the tanned arms actually look kind of nice in combination with the less tanned head for that figure. That's just my opinion. Then we have probably one of my customs I'm least happy with, but it is what it is. It's Admiral Kendall Ozzel. His rank is wrong. The torso is off of a female Star Wars minifigure. Dual mold legs, standard Imperial hat, though. So yeah, it's just Admiral Kendall Ozzel. Not much else to say there. Then we get into the final two rows with Winter Chelchu as Targeter. Just went based on information I could find online about how the character looked, and I thought that looked pretty good for how she looks in sort of a rebellish spy attire. And then we have Garrick Versio. Again, I never played Star Wars Battlefront. I just know that it's a character, so I made him. I don't know where I got the head from. I know one of these customs uses General Pride's head, and then I used another one that's also been used on some other Star Wars old man head thing. I've gotten it confused. So yeah, the dual molded legs, and then of course Director Krennic's torso. Then standard black Imperial hat. Then again, this is another character from the Battlefront games. I have no idea, but it's a female ISB agent. Used the head off of Sabine Wren, the Rebels version, and just Agent Callus for the rest of the pieces. I had an extra Agent Callus lying around. I was just like, yeah, watch someone else's custom video. That seems pretty cool. Let me try my hand at it. Why not? Then we have Pen Pershing from The Mandalorian, which uses just standard Imperial crew member, legs, torso. Gave him a dart with green liquid kind of licking thing for obvious reasons. Hair is pretty standard, and the head is from Bodhi Rook from Rogue One. Then we have the Client, and yes, I know it's kind of funny to give him a rebellion medal when, it's an Imperial medal in the show, but hey, what can I say? It works well. The torso and legs are off of DJ Codebreaker from episode 8. The head, I'm pretty sure that's General Pride's head, and then the hair is from the Lego Batman movie, I want to say. And then, of course, I gave him a cane and a gun. And then we have... oops, I just knocked the head off of Uriel Booth there. That's what went clattering. Then we have... oh, come on. Come on. I don't know why, but I've been trying to think of this character's name for multiple days, and I just can't remember it whenever I get there. Cobb Vanth, that's it. Which uses actually the UCS Han Solo legs. I should really switch it out to something cheaper. UCS Han Solo legs. Belt piece. Just randomly found. Boba Fett's torso with switched out arms to be from the Christmas Jango Fett, actually, is where those arms specifically came from. Red scarf piece over top of Boba Fett's jetpack. I know, all these things they've added on make him look so incredibly tall, eh? And then it's Old Man Luke's head, and then I don't remember where the hair is from. I know it's not a common hair piece either. I feel like it was off of the that one rebel commander from Rogue One. I think that's where the hair is from. Then we have next up we have Can you tell that my brain's starting to fry because I have to remember all these character names? Gilead Pelion, which uses a standard Imperial torso, dual mold legs, and then for the face, it is J. Jonah Jameson from Harry Potter. Spider-Man. Excuse me, my brain is starting to really fry here. Yeah, that's basically all there is to say there. Then we have Talon Card, who uses Han Solo torso. Han Solo legs. Torso is from Andor from Rogue One. The head is Doctor Strange? Yeah, Doctor Strange, I think. And then the hairpiece is from The Hobbit, specifically Thorin Oakenshield's hair. Then we have Mara Jade, which uses Luke Skywalker torso, switched out arms, and then April O'Neil's head and hair from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Hey, I'm getting close to the end here, and I'm struggling a bit. Then we have my custom Jeruis Sabaoth, which uses legs from Elrond from the original Rivendell set, the old one. Rivendell set. I don't know. And then the torso is the CMF Batman in bathrobe torso from the Lego Batman movie. The beard is from Ninjago. The head is the Vulture head from a bunch of Spider-Man sets. And then the hairpiece, well, I got it off, well, it's become more common, but I originally got it off the Cheetah minifigure. Yeah. And then we've got Winter Chelchu in what I call the diplomatic attire. I know, this is another rare thing for me. Oh, I didn't go over what Winter Chelchu's parts are from. I'm so sorry. The legs, I believe, are actually off of the same minifigure, the same Andor minifigure. The torso is Lieutenant Connix. The head is Princess Leia. The hair is... I don't know. I don't know where the hair is from. So then there's this Winter Chelchu, which is the legs are from Princess Leia. The torso is from a character from Jurassic World. That's as best as you're gonna get from me. I don't remember the character names from Jurassic World. So torso from Jurassic World. Head off of another Princess Leia figure, and then the hair is from Black Cat from Spider-Man. I'm almost at the end here. I only got to get through 3 more figures. Then we have Garm Bel Iblis. The legs are off of sequel trilogy Han Solo. The torso is from a Rogue One Rebel guy. The shoulder pad is obviously off of a Captain Rex. The head is Lor San Tekka. The hair is off of Gibbs from the Pirates of the Caribbean. Well, yeah. That one was pretty easy considering it's right there, but yep. So then we have Modin Canaday, which was the commander of the big dreadnought class ship in the sequel trilogy, which I actually really like. The torso, I want to say, is off the Finn Imperial Disguise minifigure. I think that's right. And the legs are just pretty standard. The head is actually Godric Gryffindor from Harry Potter. The hair, again, I think it's pretty standard. And then finally we have Beaumont Kin. I tried to make it as accurate to how he appears in the Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga video game. The torso is Belloc from Indiana Jones. Again, pretty basic brown legs. The head is actually Thor. I'll show you that it's actually Thor. Hold on. See, it's just Thor. It works surprisingly well for what it is. And then the hair is from, well, a few figures. You can find the hair on a few figures, but specifically I used before I got extra pieces online, I took the hair off of Dr. Eric Selvig from the Avengers Tower. Anyways, I think I went over everything, got everything right, other than a few flub ups here and there and forgetfulness things. So I hope you enjoyed this video where I went over where I got the pieces of my customs and my custom list. As always, and as if you didn't know, the goal with my customs is hoping that LEGO makes these characters in an actual LEGO set eventually, so I can replace them and return the pieces to whence they came. Sort of, some of them. Obviously, I can't do it with all of them because I ordered some of these pieces custom online, but you get my point. Anyways. This looks like a good place to sign off for today's video. So this is the Cowardly Time Lord signing off and saying have a good day or whatever time it is wherever you are. Bye-bye now.